Ernie is a member of our parish, and he's a sponsor for Chalice. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Shawn. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ernest Beno. I'm a volunteer for the Chalice organization. Today, we are seeking members of the parish to sponsor a needy child, somewhere in the world. There is tremendous poverty around the world, made worse by climate change, made worse by COVID, made worse by conflict and war. And there are thousands and thousands and thousands of children that need help. And Chalice is a Canadian organization with an international reach. Chalice looks after about 50,000 young boys and girls around the world, and also elders in 13 different countries. My wife, Mia, and I first heard about Chalice right here, right in St. Mary's. And we signed on about 20 years ago for a child, and then right away we signed on for 2 children. And just as an example, we have 1 child in Ukraine at the moment. Her name is Camilla. She lives in the Chernobyl region of Ukraine. We've had several children from Ukraine, and we've had children from South Asia and Africa, and Chalice reaches out even beyond that around the world. Camilla, we began with Camilla when she was 2 years old, and now she's in school trying to do her best. She wants to be educated. And in the last letter we got from Camilla, she mentioned that the air alerts, the sirens, go off about 6 times a day in her town. So you can imagine the challenges that young lady and her family are facing. So she's one of the children we sponsor. And also Matthew. Matthew is from the Tamil minority in India. And Matthew now is in grade 8, but she aspires to one day be a teacher. And we want to help her achieve her aspirations. And that's what we're doing with Matha. As Father Shawn mentioned, Chalice was created by Father Cosgrove in Bedford, Nova Scotia, and that's where their headquarters. So it is totally Canadian. 90% of all donations and all monies go to the program. Very little administration is involved. Chalice has representatives in 13 different countries at the moment, in touch with the families and in touch with these children. So I asked you, would you be interested in sponsoring a child? And it comes to about $42 a month. That's less than $10 a week. That's less than a Tim Hortons coffee a day. So that's what we're asking, if you would kindly do so, and you get a tax credit for such a donation. Chalice is recognized as one of the top tier charities in Canada. One of the top tier, it's an A rating as a charity. Just find my notes here, just hang on a sec. So, I've asked you to think about sponsoring a child, or maybe having your child sponsor a child. We have a table at the entrance to St. Mary's. We have pamphlets on children. They're real children. The two that I just showed you, they're real children. And the pamphlets at the back are real children that are in need. So could you kindly consider that? And if you'd like to think about it, there are pamphlets there with the information, telephone number to contact, the website to go to. And I would dearly like to thank Father Shawn for putting so much information on Chalice on his flock notes of this weekend. So thank you, Father Shawn, for that. Your support is deeply needed. There are thousands of children that need support, and this Canadian association, Chalice, can help them, and you can have a personal role in helping a needy child somewhere in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ernie. I would like to add to Ernie's words just a word of encouragement. I've sponsored children since I was ordained. It is a very worthwhile cause, and as he said, the majority of the money that is donated goes to the actual poor